Hello everyone, today is October 28th, 2025, and welcome back to playing Fortnite until the One Piece collab happens. As always, if you have questions or suggestions, comment below and I'll respond tomorrow. We got a lot to talk about. I don't care about the I'm shot. There's nothing in there that I'm gonna like. So we got this. We got Fortnite, Simpsons. Everyone knew it was coming. I have to get up at 9 a.m. on Saturday now for this mini event, and that's going to be the video for November 1st. So anyways, fart night. Brilliant. Anyways, oh my god, we got a lot to get through. So the big thing is that the One Piece anime is once again going on a break starting in January. Now, we got a lot to get through with this. This isn't going to be very concise, but I'm going to try to get through it, which is, I don't know what they're going to do, because they're marketing it as the Elbaf arc, or getting ready for the Elbaf arc, but they've also marketed this, what we're going through right now, as Egghead Part 2, the end of Egghead, you know? So, like, okay, so let's just go over about what the 3-month what they are doing in the future. And I'm here to say that this is a good thing overall. What they're doing is that for the first 13 weeks / 3 months of the year, there will be no One Piece. They might do something special during the hiatus, but there is no mainline One Piece being aired. Then there will be 13 weekly released episodes starting in April through the end of June. Then they will once again take a 3-month break, and from July through September, I believe. And then starting in October through December, they will do 13 more weekly episodes. So, 26 episodes in a year, which isn't the worst because it's about half of the year you are getting episodes. So it's good. That is fine. What I don't necessarily understand is I have lots of questions. How much effort are they putting into this? Because if you look at the current remaining amount of chapters in Egghead, that and consider that they have been doing one chapter an episode, one chapter an episode for quite a while now. Oh my god, frick off. Oh, frick off, bro. Alright, we're just gonna fricking, of course. And you got one idiot that didn't even land with us, whatever. Just kill me already so I can talk. So anyways, oh no. Well, good job. OG saying 1930. Anyways, of course it was Dragon Ball fan. I'm not spectating art. So anyways, what I don't understand is that there's roughly about 12 weekly episodes until the end of Egghead. And you'll see there are 9 more Sundays left in the year. So what are they gonna do if they're trying to finish Egghead this year before the break? Are they going to do 3 2-chapter episodes? Because that would work. That could work. Especially with some of the Vegapunk's broadcasts. I really don't feel like they will, because I don't feel like that is going to be the case. And there's just a lot of questions here. Something that's also here is that what was it? Because they've already stated, they've guaranteed stated that they are going to do 13 or 26 episodes in a year, guaranteed, and they will be one chapter each. So that is, wow. So that is 26 chapters being done in a year. This means that they're going to, they're going to do their 13 episodes and then they're gonna, oh, you freaking idiot. Then that's gonna be it. It doesn't matter what chapter it's ending on, that is just where they are ending. Well, freaking awesome. I guess we'll play a match of OG because I still have stuff to talk about. Yeah. So that also brings in the question, what about the openings? Because surely, if they're going to, I feel like a new opening is a great way to get people back in to the show. You know, like you've been gone for 3 months, and now you come back, you got a new opening, it's One Piece time, One Piece is back, you know? And, you know, so, that means that we should be getting 2 openings a year, and that means several more openings for each arc, and each opening is going to have to reflect the 13 episodes that it is attached to that much more. Which makes me very interested, like, what are some of the openings going to be like? Because if you... Again, we can't really say for sure because we don't know exactly. Screw you, Mr. Beast. We don't know how Egghead's gonna end. Is it going to end this year, or is the final, or the remaining episodes going to be in the first batch of Elbaf episodes? I don't know. Will that even be reflected in the opening? Who's to say? But yeah, I do think that's interesting because if you even just look at the first 13 chapters of Elbaf, not the most happens. So it's kind of interesting, like what will they show in the opening? I don't know. It's just I'm very interested in both what the styles. You know, we just have so many unanswered questions, but I do see a lot of benefits to them sticking towards what they're doing. Doing their one, you know, they have a good schedule going, and yeah, it is a little sad that we'll be going, you know, half of the year without One Piece. At least it's better, like, split up, you know? It's not 6 months straight like it was last time, where we were stuck with the fricking Fishman Island remake for half the year. Man, we're really gonna die this fast in this one too, huh? Black. Jesus. Anyways, yeah, I don't really have much info. All I really have is theories as to what they could possibly do. Did he get, like, yeeted up to a different level? Oh my god, bro. Freaking sweats! All that play this game anymore. Anyways, trying to really think if there's anything else I can really add on the situation. We did get to see the full colors schemes of the good lord, this guy's retarded. Yeah, he just gave up. Well, that's what I should do. We're just gonna go to the lobby for the rest of this video because Screw it. This game sucks. Let's see. Which season did you like the most this chapter? Season 3, easily. So anyways, what we got? The color schemes, they all look pretty good. I'm a little iffy on Zoro and Sanji. Like, Zoro, I don't like them goggles, and why is Sanji blue? Why is he blue, man? Why is Sanji blue? Um, and then, let's see, I really don't know what I have to add. Uh, I guess we'll see. I'm still just, I want to know what's going to happen to Egghead. Are they legitimately finishing, because there are 12 more chapters left in Egghead, and only 9 Sundays, 9 more episodes this year before they go on break. Does this mean that starting in April, the first batch of Elbaf is actually going to be the last 3 episodes of Egghead, and then 10 Elbaf episodes? Like, how is the opening going to reflect that if that's the case? Are there still going to be break weeks this year? Because that would suck. That would change things even more. Anyways, let's hurry up, wrap up the rest of the stuff. We got One Piece chapter 1164, brief spoilers today. We have Rocks being fully Domi reversied by Emu, and saying something about he believed Davy Jones was the previous king of the world? I have no idea what that could possibly mean, but yeah. So Rocks, Domi Reversied, beats up Big Mom and Kaido, and then Kuma is the one that that was able to get Blackbeard and his mother off of God Valley. And the chapter ends with Rocks breaking through the Domi Reversi long enough to tell Garp and Roger to kill him, so he doesn't kill his family. And Garp and Roger versus Rocks begins, and like, oh my god, we're gonna get to see that fight someday. It's gonna be so freaking long from now. It's literally gonna be 2 years. It's gonna be 2 years before we see this fight in animated. Cause I did the math, man. Okay, like, look here. So, I look here, like you can see it. Egghead Part 2 will end on December 28th. Elbaf Part 1 will start on April 5th and end June 28th of next year. And then Elbaf Part 2 for next year will start on October 4th and end on December 27th. Then Elbaf Part 3 starts on April 4th, 2027 and ends on June 27th, 2027. That is, Elbaf Part 3 is basically, it's gonna get to somewhere around the God Valley incident, depending on how Egghead wraps up. Elbaf Part 3 might end with the beginning of the God Valley incident, which means, doing more of the math here, that will be freaking, was that October of 2027 when this stuff actually begins, and we see Rocks and Roger and Garp fighting. Like, that's so long for such a hype fight. Anyways, alright, let's wrap this up. Chainsaw Man chapter today, peak. So good. Asa tells Denji to kill her and kill Yoru because she doesn't believe, like, Yoru's too far gone. Yoru's gonna create a terrible world, and Asa doesn't want, she wants to go out not miserable, you know, like she wants to die in a good way, basically. And then we cut back to the real world, and both Fammy, D, and the one sword dude, I don't remember his name, they all are fighting Asa and Yoru, and instead of Denji fighting Yoru, Denji saves Yoru and attacks the others. And I believe that's because Denji does in fact love Asa, and he's not going to lose effectively the last person in his life. Like, Neyuta is gone. Asa is all he has left. I can totally hear him going to say that, like, he doesn't care what the world is going to end up like. He just, as long as he has her, So, it's going to be really cool. Let me actually double check before this video ends. Is there going to be a break week for Chainsaw Man? Because I freaking feel... No! We do get a new chapter. That's hype. So anyways, there you have it, y'all. That's all I got today. That was a lot of yapping. That was a lot. Just a lot going on today, okay? Anyways, that has been the video for October 28th, 2025. And I will see y'all next time.